Might have happened off stream.
Oh, that already happened?
Oh, Michelangelo's hopping up. So this is losers finals, right? As far as I know, this will be losers finals, and I will play the winner in grand finals of KI. I hope you guys are enjoying the action. Man, that was a great match. XIII played really well. Oh, hey, friend.
What is good? Man, that was an awesome set.
Yeah, that was so awesome. That was awesome. I was scared. Whew.
As soon as he threw that fireball, I knew that the range of the forward roundhouse was like just out of range. I was like, oh god,
man,
no.
yeah, that was so scary, man. So
I'm really surprised that Vi got hit with a fireball.
Yeah, that was the most anticlimactic ending. We're like,
goodness.
what can he do? And then he just gets hit. Like,
oh, Vi's gotten really good at this game. It's nice to see. Like he's definitely much better than like the previous weeks. So.
Yeah, you could tell Vi's been grinding out. A lot of guys in SoCal have been playing this game, so
yes,
very easy to find competition.
I have been one of those players that have been wanting to play, but ever since NEC. I'm not making excuses. Like everyone here played great. I lost my matches like to awesome players. Like they played solid. I've had to work because of the vacation hours I had to offset, so I haven't really had a chance to play as much as I wanted to. This was my week, and I didn't get a chance yet, but I am gonna start playing more.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to grinding it out, man. I'm in love.
But
with this
I'm
game.
just honestly glad to see everyone here in SoCal playing like pretty solid so far. It's really nice to see.
It's a great play. I think I haven't seen any other place or any other local with this representation in KI. So let's hop into the match. Glacius versus Jago. Oh, did that combo? No, it didn't.
I think this is a problematic matchup for Glacius, actually.
It can be. Oh, that was a nice trade.
Yeah, it was. But Jago's frame traps, it's so hard to deal with as Glacius.
Yeah, preemptive stand block right there, so he knew.
Yeah, however, that puddle punch is a great tool to use.
Oh, Tyron missed the breaker on that? It's almost impossible. You just mash it. Very nice DP super. Oh, point blank fireball. I don't think he meant that, but, it happens. Okay. I like the space Tyron's controlling right now. I think at full screen, it's not as great, but when he gets into that middle range.
Oh, nice counterbreaker. That was huge. And that's one of Glacius' benefits. He can he can counterbreaker from across the screen and be pretty much untouched.
Yeah, I mean, depending on the character, they can punish
nice
things,
breaker.
but you have to be ready for it. Yeah. Oh, wake up.
That's not going to go through.
Lights right there.
Nice break.
Okay, so that tells Michelangelo he's willing to do that.
He's willing to break that.
Manuals? Oh, he missed his manual there.
Manuals are on point. Really good manuals in that last set.
Yeah, they were really impressive. Oh, that'll punish.
And you can't do that. On Wake Up, it is a very bad idea to put a hail. Nice counterbreaker. He's got to maximize his damage right here.
DP? Oh, man, DP would have ended it.
Chooses to build meter instead. This could come back and bite him in the bottom. But looks like he's gonna frame trap it out.
Oh, he could have done uppercut right there.
Oh, that was a huge mistake.
That'll be it. Back Fierce.
And Tyrant decides not to finish his plate, draining Michelangelo's first life bar, and that cost him the entire set.
That seems to be his biggest thing, is he doesn't end his combos.
He likes to end in the Endoken, which is smart because it builds so much meter, but in a situation like that, you want to drain out your opponent.
Yeah, you definitely need the damage.
You want to push him to the next life bar.
Medium break. See, I like that. He holds the hail, and you're thinking about it, and then he does the unblockable right on you. Very smart.
Glacius is definitely so far the hardest character in the game to play, but if you are good with him, he has really nasty mind games outside of combos.
Exactly, yeah. See, exactly.
And there it is.
Yeah.
Tyrant was willing to break that the first time, and he's going to get punished for it.
Yeah. I mean,
and he has.
Oh, he broke that. That was such a risk, but sometimes you got to do it.
And that's a situation where Michelangelo could have went for the damage ender. He would have got like 55%.
Exactly.
But there's a lot of breakers right now in this set. Oh my goodness.
These guys are in each other's heads, maybe? I don't know. That was sick. All right,
is he going to go for a counter?
He's going to do it.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, man, he could have punished that hail with Wind Kick Super.
And there it is.
I like Tyron going right into the linker. It makes him think something. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you did break the lights, didn't you? That's really impressive. Oh,
Armor, this is going to start going a little bit.
You can just shoulder in. And, when you shoulder in, if you don't have quick hitting normals, it can get real scary real fast.
And he can follow his shoulder with hail, which makes it even worse. It is extremely dangerous to mess with Glacius when he has his instinct mode.
Yeah.
More so than other characters.
I mean, really, the only thing you can do is throwing.
Throwing is the best option you do have.
And it's not even a guaranteed option. Oh, very nice shot gunner. Oh, stomps. Okay, very nice. He went for the Fierce. Tyron broke something else. Man, Michelangelo on a huge lead. Sets out the hail. Okay.
It's not looking good right now for
He can just
Tyron.
sit comfortably on this lead.
He can sit full screen I would not throw out any more hails.
No, yeah, because he can punish with Shadow Wind Kick.
He can eat a wind kick for that, and that's gonna suck.
He'll take that trade all day. That trade is totally fine with him.
Nice use of the roundhouse right now, but it's not working out in this set as it was last set.
If he gets a hit, he'll end. Okay.
Oh, stuffs it. Punish
That's
that.
unsafe. Oh,
nice.
goes for the manual. Tyrant is brave.
Tyrant is still in this, and that's this game. It's very hard to make comebacks, but man, when you get a comeback in this game, you earned it.
Yeah, you definitely feel it. Oh,
Shadow
I
Hail.
thought he did the projectile.
Oh, it
very
goes
nice.
through.
Go through. Oh, he didn't break the mediums. Okay. Goes for the meter. Tyrant might want it to continue his pressure. Oh man, this just got hard.
No, he's in there.
He can punish this. Oh, that
Tyrant can
did it
make
work?
this.
Michelangelo is writhing in his seat right now. Okay. All it takes is one read. Oh, empty jump low. He blocked. Oh, very nice.
And a grab.
That'll be it.
Dun, 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 dun. And a very good set between those two, but Michelangelo was able to clutch it out with his Glacius. You gotta ask Mondo. Mondo. He wants to know if he can jump on. So joining me now is NorCal Joe. You guessed it, from San Diego.
Yeah, right.
And
yo, I want to say this. We didn't have a. You offered us a spot to crash last night, so I want to thank you for that.
No problem. Man,
but your residence is so far from here. We actually
is.
left Denny's at like 4 in the morning, and Mike was like, "Yeah, we're gonna go to Godspeed's. Here's his address." And like, the map quest was like 45 minutes. I was like, "Nah, pack it up."
It's not a drive for the faint of heart. Let me tell. I mean, it's really not that bad at all, but.
But yo, at 4 in the morning, so
at 4 in the
what we
morning
did
when
is-
you're tired and you just ate, it's like, it's not worth it. But
So
yeah.
we got in my car and like we went up into the suburbs, like behind Super Arcade, and like found a spot where there's like no street lamps, where it's super dark, and just racked out.
That's how you do it, man. Sometimes
just
the
roughed
struggle is real. Let me tell you.
And I want to say this, like, no, yeah, we roughed it out, but look at Mike's hair.
I know. I don't know how this kid has
Glorious, right?
ridiculously perfect hair every time he's down here. Anytime I see him at any major,
He rocks it, man.
Frustrating.
He does it. So we've been playing casuals all day,
Okay.
and these two have been playing. Although I will say this, they haven't played the Saberwolf Glacius matchup that much.
Okay.
They haven't. I know.
I feel like Steve would have saved.
Yeah,
Saberwolf.
yeah. So they actually played a lot of Orchid Glacius.
Okay.
And, they were going back and forth all day, and I'll say this: it's really hard to condition Mike. Like when his match with Alex Valle, you can see that he's one of those players. It's really hard to read, and I think that's where his success is coming from here.
Mike has definitely always kind of been like that, especially when he was playing Cabal and MK9. He's a very consistent player, so I'm excited to see how well he does in this game, like in the next few months coming up.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we came down here. Just to learn as much as we possibly can, and we're gonna see what Mike's taken away from the last couple days.
All right, well, here we go. Starts off with a grab. He does not want Saberwolf in his face. However, that is where Glacius does the most damage, so it's kind of a give and take. It's a nice job avoiding those, but he gets hit.
See, this is big. He's building that nice life lead to just sit down on him.
Hail stops. Very nice. And those are mediums. Nice break.
There's something critical right there. When Saberwolf gets that knockdown, that's when his game begins. Oh, there's that meaty.
Rough.
Yeah. That meaty medium kick.
Nice
just
break.
causing all kinds of problems today.
Yeah, it's a very good meaty to use on wake up. It's one of his best, and once he gets it in, he has the option to go for a low to a low high. I mean, Saberwolf is a very dangerous character to be on the floor against.
Absolutely. So Michelangelo here in losers goes up in the life lead here.
Doing a really great job. Nice use of puddle punch to get under that.
And
a counter
breaker. Let's go.
Maximum punish here.
Yeah, there we
awesome
go.
Job.
The
But
bars.
he gets too
Steve
greedy.
Takes the risk and does it. Breaking
Nice
that
break.
late in the combo, that was risky, but it paid off. Yo, uses the super to get through all those projectiles.
Here we go. Heavy doubles. This is going to lead to a lot of damage, and that's going to be
he's
the
got a
life bar.
chance. He's got a chance.
You can never, if Saberwolf has instinct and 2 bars of shadow, do not break.
Oh
you
my
will
God, he's
lose
doing
your
it.
life bar. Nice use of his Eclipse there to counter that jump in.
Yo. Those mix-ups, man. Those mix-ups are... That knockdown is so critical.
Is he
Goes for the counter breaker.
Nice use of
Doesn't
puddle
pay
punch
off.
again.
All right, there we go. Ends it. Mike, will Mike come back from losers? Let's see.
Making a statement. It's definitely possible. Mike has a pretty solid Glacius.
Now I've seen Maximilian and Steve going back and forth on Twitter earlier about well, Steve actually put Michelangelo in losers earlier in the night, and they were discussing this matchup. And so let's see if Steve's gonna counterpick right here.
What were they saying?
They're saying that if Glacius plays the matchup correctly, it's 7-3.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. That's really interesting. I know Max has had a lot of time with the game. Steve has put in his heart and soul into this title, so I would trust their word.
I'd still give it to Max though, in regards to knowledge.
Oh,
but
absolutely, yes. Yeah. So let's see how Cinder fares here. Mike setting up Hale.
This matchup is interesting because if Glacius can shut down her air game, it becomes very difficult for her to approach on the ground. However, if she establishes her air game early on, there's really not a lot Glacius can actually do.
Okay, all right.
And right now, it's looking like
he's using those projectiles in the air to shut down the normal. He's not actually aiming for Glacius. He's aiming for his limbs.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And that's a great way in this matchup. Anytime Glacius jumps and he does use his long limbs, you can actually catch those with her web shot.
Right. And it seems that's a strategy. Just kind of get that knockdown and bring death from above.
Oh, double jump would have definitely saved Steve and got him a punish there. I don't know how much he actually plays Cinder, to be completely honest with you.
That I'm unsure of as well. I know he rocks Saberwolf. He plays around with a lot of characters.
He does, but in a matchup where you're playing a Glacius that actually knows what he's doing, to counterpick with a character that you're not very familiar with is a bad idea. And that could have been a full punish with Shatter, but nice counter breaker.
I would rather have seen Mike go for the shadow breaker on, the shadow counter on the heavy air projectile, but he got the counter breaker here.
You can shadow counter the kick when it comes down, but even better, if you let her land and she doesn't go for her instant dive kick, you can actually get a medium shatter for free off that on punish.
Oh wow, okay, yeah, that's good to know. That's something I'm hoping Mike learns.
Steve not doing too bad though.
Yeah, he's showing that this counter pick is paying off for him.
He's staying in the air. He's not letting Mike shut that option down for him, which is exactly what you have to do as Cinder in this matchup.
Right.
Yo, this nice instinct.
Ooh, this instinct's going to cause problems. So here, he can't break in that situation. Am I correct?
You cannot. Once she has instinct, if she is planning to counter breaker you cannot do anything about it but block, because she can cover herself with the web and then you'll just eat a punish. Ooh. She has one of the best instincts in the game.
That sounds awesome.
Nice use of hail. Nice use of web shot to get out of the way though.
Just some really clutch plays coming from these guys.
The problem here is Steve is actually not using her heavy kick at all, and that's one of her best normals in the air, which is why he's missing a lot of cross-ups and giving Michelangelo opportunities he should normally be having right now.
Right. It seems that he's just freely jumping out of those shatters on the ground. I mean, that's been Mike's game, is just kind of trip guarding with shatter, and he's forced to adapt here.
It's not working, but he's getting in right now. I would stay in. In this situation, you have Cinder on the ground. Her wake-ups are weak. You need to stay in on the character.
Right.
Ooh, nice puddle punch to get away from that jump
awesome
in.
Trip guard. Goes for the counter break. Doesn't pay off.
Misses the heavies. This is huge. This is absolutely huge. And what a proper punish.
Optimized punish.
He could have even got more.
He's putting him in danger. Let's see where he goes with this. Activates
That's going to
instinct.
hit the armor, and that's going to be the game.
Whiffs the wake-up puddle punch there. All right, scores 1-1. Let's see if Mike can reset it or if Steve can take the night.
So it looks like the counter pick paid off, but again, I mean, you could see that he was struggling. He wasn't using some of the right normals with Cinder. He wasn't getting some of her frame traps in there. So not that he has a bad Cinder, but a more seasoned Cinder would have taken much better advantage of the situation.
Right. There's room. I mean, there's always room to optimize. He did really well, and he ended up taking the match. So credit to him. But let's see how he handles this round. Let's see if Mike can adapt.
I think Mike will adapt, but he has to get himself out of the corner. Nice use of cold shoulder to get out of the corner. I really like that.
Glacius is a character with really limited mobility, and he's using that tool to his advantage really well.
That is one of his best mobility tools. All right, Steve gets a grab and starts his corner game, but he's not in the corner. Instead, he corners himself.
Ooh. And that move stuff's low, right?
Yes, it does.
Right on.
Her Blade Demon does stuff low. Oh, goes for the grab. Nice tech. Michelangelo is definitely awake right now.
Yeah, he's on his game.
Oh, nice use of hail.
Critical.
That was beautiful.
And that forward medium punch, that manual to confirm off that hail was beautiful.
I would have liked to see Mike finish his plate, though. He did not cash out on that potential damage, and he lost all of it. And Steve is still content to stay in the air, and that's exactly what he should do. Heavies, no break. Oh, and he misses the shadow.
Yeah.
This is huge. This is going to give Steve a huge lead, and he's going to have corner control.
Yep.
And he ends the first life bar. That was a very nice play from Steve.
Absolutely. Let's see if Mike can turn this around. Steve looks like he's playing all over.
Steve, honestly, it's not that I don't have confidence in Steve's pressure on offense, but he has no reason to go in right now.
He went for the counter breaker. See, and that risk reward there, I mean, he should have just let it, in my opinion, he should have just let it rock.
I agree.
I mean, when you're behind that much in health, it's
Steve could literally just time this out right now if he wanted to, or play more patient.
Absolutely.
Now he's in the corner, and this is huge for Mike.
And he's got instinct up. He's got instinct up, and that could be big. Are we gonna?
Nice grab.
That use of instinct there. Could that have been what he was afraid of, getting out of that corner there? Is that instinct?
Oh, he's out. Both players are out now, but this is a bad situation.
Big.
He can close this out with one more mix-up.
Ooh, misses his
Oh, and puddle punch. That's gonna be. Oh,
wow! Chips him out. Let's
I
go.
thought that was it.
Yo, it's gonna be a comeback.
Michelangelo can do it.
He's getting those.
I doubt he'll get instinct by the end of the set, but he can still definitely do this.
Not unless he gets some really clutch breakers.
Yeah.
Here. I mean, they gotta be first hit. Yo, gets the shatter.
Nice use of the doubles, mixing it up with heavies and lights.
Mike's keeping the dream alive.
Oh, that was
my
so
God.
smart
Yo.
from both players.
Shadow hail to counter that. Oh my God. Yo, Mike is just hanging on right now. Gets himself out of the corner.
Steve should not be playing reckless here.
God.
He has a significant life lead, and Mike is on chip right now, but there's no reason for him to go in right now.
Oh my God.
And he's eating it.
Not. Mike. Oh my God.
And there it is.
All right.
Steve
well,
finally gets it with
well
the last
fought.
hit.
Well played. That was awesome. Great play from both these guys. Shout outs to SoCal for having us out here this weekend. Shout outs to Steve for taking it tonight. And thank you again, Godspeed, for
yeah,
co-hosting
of course,
here.
man. Shout outs to you guys coming down from your scene in NorCal, all the guys up there you play with. Just want to give a shout out also to all the sponsors and everyone watching. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, cool. Hey, appreciate you guys watching.